Our son is Matthias. He's 8 years old. He's in the spectrum of autism. We discovered he was in the spectrum since he was around 3 years old. He just reached all his milestones, and then we just started noticing different things about him.
You'd start seeing him nearby other kids and watching their progress with their language coming out, and then you'd see him really struggle in that way. And it made us have a couple questions, and we wanted to make sure that we addressed it the proper way, so we started talking to doctors.
They told us you were right. Like, since he was 2 or 2.5, you could just see that he was in the spectrum. And we were just like, what? You know, it was just to rush. Like, as a parent, you're like, what I'm gonna do with this? I just don't know, you know? And from there, our journey started, like, to be like, we were right. Like, what's next? How we can help him? Like, what therapies we can add? And then another challenge, our insurance, that it was awful.
They wanted us to find a type of therapist that doesn't exist, basically. They made us look around and try to get somebody who fits their qualifications, but there is nobody who does that. So they kind of just sent us on a wild goose chase.
And then because of that, I already follow the Washington Autism Alliance page. And then I told Red, hey, they're giving this seminar for, you know, parents like us that were fighting against insurances denying these services. And that's how things just start rolling out.
The Smith family attended a training workshop by one of our staff attorneys on health law, on how to navigate their insurance on their own. And that's when they came to us and asked for legal services. I'm Arzu Foro, and I'm the president and CEO of Washington Autism Alliance. WA recognized that there's not a single organization that pairs family navigation case management with legal services. This made services fragmented for families, and so WA created this one door for families, where they're individuals and families, where they get all of the services that they need, regardless of where they are in their journey with autism. What makes WA unique is the fact that we pair family navigation and case management with legal services. We have not seen any other model that has all of these elements under one roof.
I am Andrea Elderking. I am the Family Services Manager at the Washington Autism Alliance. When a family like the Smith family comes to us, I completely understand what is happening and how important it is that they get this help. My daughter was diagnosed when she was 18 months old, and she was prescribed intensive therapies, and insurance didn't cover any of it. So with the help of Washington Autism Alliance, I was able to secure therapies for her, and she learned skills that really impact her life. Every time that a family come to us, I put myself in their shoes and I make sure that they get everything that they need. I work with my team to make sure that they are set up for success with the legal team. After the legal team is successful, we make sure to set them up with the providers to start the services that Maddie needs. It makes me really happy to help families navigate the services and get what they need.
When we went to the seminar, they're like, bring in everything. We want to see what you got. And so going in with them, we were able to say, okay, so you guys have a good letter put together, you have all the information they want, but they're trying to play this game, and you need to come at them from this angle. Wah was really the one who was playing chess. You know, they were like, okay, this is what it looks like right now. This is what we're gonna need to do. We needed to have somebody come and be our consultant and our guardian, basically, because nobody else was doing that for us.
Well, I felt like coming home, like, okay, don't worry, like, we'll listen to you, we'll guide you, like, we'll be here for you. Because at the beginning, when you are going through this, nobody can understand really what you're going through.
It's really important for us to arm individuals and families with as much knowledge as possible so that they become really strong self-advocates to carry them through their journey moving forward. We provide training workshops, but we also have highly trained family navigators and case managers that work directly with individuals and families to coach them through situations, as well as resource navigation. They're really, really tenacious in finding resources.
My name's Leah Winter, and I'm the Family Systems Navigator with Washington Autism Alliance. So if a family like the Smiths were to come to me today, after already having experienced a few insurance denials, they'd go through our intake process, at which time they would come onto my caseload, where I'd get a more thorough understanding of what exactly is going on, collect all the documents and paperwork, and present the case to our legal team to see if it's something that they're prepared to take on. So while the legal team is supporting them through that appeal, I can also support them to get connected if they're needing other resources or providers at that time, so that they're not doing this on their own. Kids like Maddie, they grow up and they still have needs, although those needs have changed. WA's still here to support them at any age, at any level of needs. We're here to guide you towards the right path.
When we received the letter from the insurance company saying that they've reversed their decision to deny and they're now going to be covering these services, we were elated. We were so excited to share the news.
And then we won. Like, it was amazing. Like, the arbitrator was in our favor. And not just that, but the good news is that this just didn't open just the doors for Maddie, but for all the kids in our plan. We never imagined that, and that has been the most satisfying thing ever. All these, tears and pain and time that has been awful, it was so worth it.
You can definitely see the trajectory of his development change pretty much immediately. You start to see him put words together on his own. You start to see him request us to be with them, and he's flourishing really rapidly.
Blossoming.
I would say to families is that you don't have to do this alone. It may seem really hard right now and you're running into a lot of walls and barriers, but that's why WA is here. We're here to help you figure those out, support you through that, and to educate you so you don't have to do this on your own.
The hundreds of hours that it takes to support an individual and a family through a case like this would not be possible without the support of individuals and corporations through philanthropy.
There are people that really are desperate, usually with less money, have less access to care, and really have no education on how to battle. So they're helpless. And this organization is taking those individuals especially and giving them a future they never have.